Palacio de la Inquisición, Museo Histórico de Cartagena. Palace of the Inquisition. So we're taking a tour of the Torture Museum here in Cartagena. The first court of the Inquisition in American territory was established in Lima, Peru, 29th of January of 1570, under the jurisdiction of the Viceroy of Peru, and had jurisdiction over almost all the Spanish colonies. In the courts of the new continent prevailed accusations and sentences of witchcraft, bigamy, solicitation, and all kinds of practices carried out by native indigenous people. Also persecution of Jewish, Lutherans, and those who read and distributed forbidden books, whose ideas were contrary to Catholicism. People under the guise of Jesus and Christianity. Pretty crazy. The guillotine. And so this then is the place where all of this took place, in this court here. La Horca. Instrument of execution. Pretty crazy. Basically, by the Catholic Church's standards, then all of the indigenous native practices were all witchcraft and all evil and of the devil, and they deserved to be punished. That was the mindset of that time. Pretty insane. So here is the little garden square area where we were sitting, and then saw the entrance into this museum. Here's a map showing the shipping routes coming from Spain and Portugal. Strait of Gibraltar, Portugal and Spain, Canary Islands, Africa, and the Caribbean and South America, Yucatan, Mexico. During the first 50 years of its life, Cartagena had a secondary role in the geopolitics of the administration of the different Spanish colonial Caribbean ports, and at most it was considered a secondary port of call, almost like an alternative port to Portobello in Panama, which at that time absorbed the lion's share of the gross tonnage of the interoceanic commerce. However, Cartagena's potential was increasing, becoming more and more obvious, and better times were about to come for the city. In the XVIII, so 18th century, that would be the 1700s, at the end of the colonial period, Cartagena de Indias lived through one of the most shining moments of its history.
He was 4 times President of Colombia, the author of the Constitution of Colombia and the National Anthem. Muskets, as well as the safe, belong to the sovereign state of Bolívar. A wooden stake covered in iron, wood and iron. road with his brother and Hoover.